everyone, and today I'm going to be doing the Bookish Academy Awards. I know this is another tag video, but I decided to do this again because I honestly would love to do this every year, and since I did this last year, and I know that my books deserve some awards, so that's why I'm doing this tag. And for my answers, they're going to be from the last time I do this tag to now, just because it's fair to me and fair to the books that I've chosen for each category, even though I try not to do repeats, but I didn't do any, so let's get started. The first category is Best Actor, and it goes to the Best Male Protagonist, and I picked Simon from Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. Oh my gosh, he's so funny, I just can't stop laughing, and he's just an awkward teenager who has a crush on this boy, and I just, I can't stop laughing enough because every high schooler goes through that way, that they have a crush but they don't know how to approach him, and I just cannot stop laughing, and I just love Simon that much. And the next category is the Best Actors, and I pick the Best Female Protagonist, and I picked Princess Aurelia from Bloodleaf. I love her character. She wants to fit in with her family, but she doesn't feel like she does because she always thinks she ruins everything, so she runs away from home to disguise herself as a peasant, and I just really like that, and she's just a very unique character, and I just love her for that. The next one is the Best Cinematography, and that is for a book that has the best plot twist, and I picked Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. I do not want to say what the plot twist is because of spoilers, and I was very surprised by that. I did not see it coming, and I was like, oh my gosh, I did not expect that to happen, and I would have picked other books, but this one has the best plot twist for sure. The next question is on the Best Costume Design, and it goes to the Best Book Cover. I have so many books that has the best book cover, but I picked The Wicked Thief by Shia Earnshaw. I almost forgot who she is. Oh my gosh, but this book cover is beautiful, but wait. It's also beautiful underneath, and this is one of the best book covers that I have on my shelves, and I love Wicked Thief, and I just need to give that award to this book because of how beautiful it is, not just because it has my favorite color on it. The next category is the Best Supporting Actor and Actress. Who is the best male or female supporting character? I only picked one of them because I don't know which male character that I like that is a supportive character, but I picked Pisces from Seafire. I just love her more than the main character. I just really like her character a lot, and it just makes me excited about reading the sequel, even though the cover change really bugged me. If you've seen that video, I'll link it in the corner in case you haven't seen it yet, but I love Pisces so much. She's just an awesome supporting character. The next category is the Best Original Screenplay, and it's for a book that has the best plot or world, and I picked The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. The world is very unique, even though I'm just confused about it at the same time, but I really liked it, and it's just something I gotta get used to, especially when I want to read The Wicked King soon. I don't know when, but I definitely think this world in this book is very unique. The next category is the Best Adapted Screenplay, which is the best book-to-movie adaptations. I only have seen 2 of them from the books that I've read from the last time I did this video and now, but I picked To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. I love the movie so much. I really want to rewatch this so bad because the sequel is coming out next year around Valentine's Day, and I'm very excited about that, and I want to watch this over and over again because it's so cute, and I just can't help but pick this one because I feel like that's the best book-to-movie adaptation that I've seen. The next one is the Best Animated Feature, and it's the book that you feel like would fit for as an animated film. I know this is cheating, but I picked The Kingdom Keepers Disney After Dark by Ridley Pearson. I just think, since Disney did a lot of adaptation, 2D animation films and 3D animation, I think this book would be perfect as a animated film, especially when Disney has done animated before. From reading this, I feel like it would be perfect for an animated film more than a live action film. The next category is the best director, and it's the author that you've discovered for the first time. And I picked Richard Kramer, who's the author of A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I really liked her writing style, and I really liked all the characters that she introduced in this book. And there was another book that I want to read by her that's a contemporary, Letters to the Lost. I still want to read it, but I have not read it yet, and I'm so mad at myself for it, and I do want to read that, and I definitely can't wait to read the sequel of this to see what all the characters are up to after the end of this book. The next one is, next category is the best visual effects, and it's a book that has the best action, and I picked Daughter of a Burning City by Amanda Foody. I mean, seeing illusions get murdered, that's just wild to me, and it's just crazy to think creating illusions like they're actual people and then they get murdered. I feel like that's the best part of this book, is the murder mystery aspects to it, as well as a fantasy, and I just think it's one of the best actions that I've read out of all the books that I've read. The next one is the best short film, the best novella or short book, and I picked Coraline by Neil Gaiman. And you guys know if whoever... And I picked Coraline by Neil Gaiman. If you guys haven't watched my channel, you guys have known that, like, when I first read this book, I DNF'd it because I was afraid what's going to happen to Coraline in the end. But I read it from start to finish, and of course I actually told myself, yes, I know, like, the scary stuff happens because I've seen the film, but now I know, like, what actually happened to her, so I'm really glad that I actually read this. And plus, it's a really short book, so it took me a few hours to read it, so yeah, this is the best short book that I've read. The next category is Best Picture, the best standalone, and I picked Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. I honestly thought this story would continue on when I first saw it came out, like, is this going to be the next series? But no, it's a standalone, and I'm glad that I read this. Even though it was short, it took me a while to finish it, but I'm just glad that I read it because I did not expect to like it as much as I did, and I just think this is the best standalone that I've read, because I don't know if any other books that I've read are standalones, but this is the one that I could think of. And the last category is the best documentation, and it goes towards best historical fiction or nonfiction. I don't read nonfiction at all, so I went with historical fiction, and I picked My Plain Jane by Cynthia Han, Brody Ashton, and Jody Mills, because this is what I'm between this and My Lady Jane. Both of them are like the best historical fictions that I've read. My Lady Jane is about Jane Grey, the 9-Day Queen, and this is about Jane Eyre, and I just love this so much because it's like Ghostbusters, and that's what I love about it, and I just can't get enough of this book because I love it so much. One of my favorite sequels I've read this year. So that is all for the Bookish Academy Awards tag, or just awards in general. I had a lot of fun with picking, but it was hard for me to pick which books goes with what category, but I'm just glad that I was able to finalize it on my own. Let me know in the comments down below a book that you will give the award to, and yeah, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!